Hey, everybody. Just wanted to reach out, touch bases with you, share a little bit. This is non scripted, so I have no idea where this is going to go, but wanted to share a little bit about just real life stuff, kind of some things that are going on with me behind the scenes you may not be aware of, as well as a big announcement for something that's happening next year that I want you to know about. You may have noticed that my production schedule and stuff has been kind of like this. So I wanted to give you a little background of what's going on with me, with the channel, and kind of an update on what's happening. You probably know that we moved this last summer into a new home. You can actually see more of the basement behind me. We had those big silver things there, braces we had to put up because the wall was buckling in. We've been doing a lot of other work. My daughter just got home from 6 months out of the country. And it has meant more remodeling. We've just redone a bathroom in here. We have redone a bathroom. I got to learn how to lay linoleum, um, and a lot of other things. Um, that has kept us really busy. I have a job since I stepped down from the church I was working at. I've actually been working 30 to 40 hours a week at a place in Branson, and it's been good hours, but it's been a lot of work. That is also on top of speaking at churches and trying to book and connect and make connections and meetings and other things for another project that we are working on as well. And so it basically has been like three jobs that are all 30 hours a week or more. And so it's been starting to wear on me a little bit. So I'll be honest, I'm tired. I'm not burned out. I want to be clear on that. I love the channel and everything. But over the course of the holidays, you may notice that I don't get quite as many videos out. I'll still have at least one a week. But like I was supposed to do a Park Tales. Had it all set up. I had it scripted yesterday. That we were going to talk about some of our favorite holiday memories and things that we'd done in the parks during the holidays. And Sunday afternoon was my one opening. And by the time I got home from doing everything I do with the churches and stuff, I got home that afternoon and I just went, I want to do it, but I don't have the energy. And so that's why you don't have a regular Park Tales this week. That's why you're getting this. It has been a lot of work, and I'm at a stage in life I have to watch my health and energy levels. So I am struggling a little bit with the cold, thus the weird sound, and trying to make sure that I still keep the video production up while having to do everything else I need to do. Hello, turtle. And as I said, I'm not cutting this one, so yes, you get to see the cat. But it's meant that it's taken a little bit more out of me. Work will cool off come the new year, so I will end up with a little bit more time there to get some things done and get caught up. I do have a number of things I'm trying to work on. I want to do my live stream this month. I was initially going to do it on Sunday afternoon, the 11th, but I've got an extra packed work week and other stuff, and I'm kind of going, and I'm actually speaking that morning. I'm like, I don't know if I want to schedule this thing and then be just like totally crashed out, dead, ugly for a live stream. Because what you may not realize is, this is true of many, many YouTubers, that when we get on camera or when we meet people, we step into kind of a different mode. This is a little more natural me. This is normal me. But you'll notice that when I'm on typically filming a video, I'm like, hey, let's all go to this. And you can even see it in my posture. I'm like, so this is me. I'm a sloucher. And I did not want to do a live stream to you where I was not up for it. I don't think that would be fair to you. I don't think it'd be fair to me. So I may still do it on the 11th. I may wonder what my cat is getting into. What are you doing? Making a mess. I may shoot for the next weekend, which would be the 18th. And I'm kind of at this point, I'm leaning towards that because I have that Sunday open. I think that may be easier. So live stream probably on the 18th. Fingers crossed. Working on other things too for my patrons. I've got Christmas cards behind me. Got most of them addressed. They should be going out this week. Again, trying to get all that done because it's a staff of one. Me. So, yeah, lots to do. But we are working on all of that. And by the way, if you want to know more about the other side projects and stuff, there's some things I can't talk about necessarily out there because of security concerns. But if you are interested, drop me a note, and I may be able to fill you in a little bit more on that because we got lots of finances to raise and stuff like that for it. On the horizon, long-term horizon, we are hoping to actually go spend a couple years in Israel, studying Hebrew and the culture, not just the month and a half that we had, but actually digging in. And that won't happen till summer of 24. And this is early plans, pie in the sky. But while we were there studying Hebrew, I do plan to keep doing the confessions videos. But I'm also seriously thinking about starting another channel that would kind of chronicle our time in Israel. A Gentile American living in Israel studying Hebrew and showing the culture and what it's like and things like that there. So let me know if you're interested in that. That's long term. I do have some big plans for next summer, though, that I'm actually excited about. We bought the plane tickets yesterday, so this is starting to come into stone now. July 18th, we will be flying up to Cleveland, Ohio, and then driving an hour or so away to some little obscure park. Cedar Point. And I will have my wife and my daughter with me. We will be at Cedar Point for 2 days. And then we start from there on a road trip. And over the course of the 2 weeks or so after that, we've got Cedar Point on the schedule. We're planning on Dorney. We're planning Kennywood and Knoebels again. We're looking at Playland in New York, I believe. We've got a few other parks on the schedule. We will be spending a week in Columbus, Ohio for our church's big, huge business meeting and convention. And then after that, we're looking on the way home at Kings Island and possibly Holiday World. And there's a few other parks in there, and there's some things that may change. But basically what is in stone at this point is Cedar Point, Dorney, Knoebels, and Kennywood. And we're going to be adding in some other things. Really excited about that, and I'm kind of putting it out there now that we know we have dates and plane tickets and stuff purchased, because now we're kind of locked in. So that will be coming up next year, and my wife, my daughter will be with me. We will have Megan. You've seen her in a few videos. She will be with us for a couple days of us, possibly, and then Craig will be there. So excited about that. So, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. We've got plans for other theme park stuff. We really do. And I do have a list of videos and stuff I want to produce and get done. And I do have other collabs. And that's actually, that has actually been a frustration in that I had a list of several people after D23 that, hey, we can do collabs with these people and interviews. And almost all of those have fallen through. It's and not exactly sure what's happened with that. I still would love to do some other collabs. I'm actually looking at doing a couple different kinds of things, and possibly instead of trying to get just like one person, maybe doing 3 or 4 people all talking at once. So I may pull in some smaller channels and stuff. I would love to do that. I hope you all like the Skipper Megan one. Skipper Megan and I are planning on getting back together again. I've got to send her another note so we can coordinate that. But it's tough to find time to do all of this. So that's kind of an update of where I am and what's happening. Plans for next year, long-term plans. But The holidays, though, bring reality checks to a lot of people. And I'm grateful I have the other job because it means our finances are good. But I know a lot of people that are really struggling. I have lost a few supporters that um, one was out of work for quite a while because of health conditions. He's back at work. Another one's still out of work after 3 months. I've got one that has been in and out of the hospital with different health conditions. I've got one that's getting a heart transplant. Um, just typically, December usually seems to be a month where the numbers go up, and it's actually doing the opposite this year because people are just struggling and having a hard time. And you think, with wages up that we'd be doing better, and it's actually quite the opposite in a lot of ways. And people are nervous and worried, um, and so I would encourage you, one, this holiday season, uh, look around. We're actually really excited. Our actual finances for gifts and stuff is down, but we're excited because we've been putting our time into a home and decorating, and we've got lights all around, which I'm very grateful to one of my viewers for coming and helping with that. Uh, we have not had a home that we could put lights on before because we didn't own it. Uh, and so it's really exciting for us. We're happy just to have the house and decorated and comfy, and uh, but I know a lot of people are going to have a lot less than us, and we'll have a nice meal, but in time as a family, look around. Be aware that there are people hurting and struggling. I wish everybody here to have a wonderful holiday season, no matter what holiday you celebrate, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's Kwanzaa. I want you to have a wonderful time, but I also know realistically that there's a lot of people that are going through some things, and encourage you, look around you. We've already sent out a couple care packages to people. We've One of the wonderful things that we do every year is Good Samaritan has these gift boxes that they send out. We did a couple of those. We have a couple other families that we're helping through our church this year, but we know that there's a lot more, and we can't do everything. There are some wonderful organizations out there. Salvation Army does some great work. Toys for Tots is amazing. Look at your local churches, your local civic organizations, and see who's out there that you can help. Convoy of Hope is amazing. Give Kids the World, of course, and Make a Wish. Those are all agencies I encourage you to support. If you're looking for good organizations to support this time of year, those are my top ones: Convoy, Make a Wish, Give Kids the World, and then your local organizations. I encourage you to check those out. Let's do our best to make this holiday season a good one for everyone. I know this has been kind of rambling. It's been kind of all over the place. It's not my typical deal, but hey, welcome to my real life. But that's a little bit of what's going on with us. A little bit of why my production schedule's off a little bit, and why you may see the energy level down and the editing level not quite where I want it to be. But also some great stuff coming up for next summer, and wishing you a wonderful holiday. Thanks so much for watching this and putting up with wow, that's SirWillow in real life. I never would have guessed. Look, I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderfully blessed holiday season. Thanks so much. God bless.